Say he about to beat me bad. Ooh, I'm fucking sad.
I thought Drake May was on the team. Who's on who?
Drake May played for North Carolina.
Yeah, sorry about
Bullshit.
Sorry about
Can't tell them niggas up there that shit the same thing.
Oh, really?
Them two different color blues.
Ooh. So you want this shit? Quit now. Say Shane.
Nigga, make sure you
Wanna
don't
quit
get
now?
zero damage.
Quit now.
Nigga,
I
make
said
sure
you
don't
wanna
get
quit,
zero
you
damage.
quit now.
Everybody gonna make it out the goddamn
What we wearing
Super Bowl. Zero
today?
damage. We can survive. This nigga on the CB ready, yo.
Ooh, let go, fool. Don't do me too bad, bro. I done learned something. Any nigga say that shit, fairly good.
It is said
Shit.
the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one.
Let me log in, man. I don't feel like I'm logged
To
in.
the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
The 76 to the shooter, they don't play on Wawa Pool with him.
By the time I don't get the ball first, goddamn.
The Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway.
The boy in Ohio State just played Ohio State. You were trying to get some practice in, wouldn't it? You a smart ass nigga.
It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25.
It ain't that. This ain't that Ohio State bad, boy. I'm sorry. This is not that Ohio State.
You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Forges ahead, picks up about.
Yeah, it's a few teams in here like that. You might be aware of them. You might want to be aware of them. But the Alvarado be shit though.
It can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming in.
So you making dimes like that, goddamn, it don't matter.
Being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football
Boy got
world
some-
with a big win today.
Boy got some offense by himself.
And you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
To the air, it's Cabrera.
Man, what the fuck, nigga? Beat that shit, nigga.
Grabs it into traffic, fortunate to get it back.
Oh, and
fuck?
on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender
Man, that supposed to been a
his
P
hands.
right
He's
there.
just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list, making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. to move the sticks on third down through the air. Quickly complete. He's
Gotta punt that bad boy.
5 yards short of the line to gain.
Oh, fuck it. Let me get that bitch anyway. No, I'm not. That's crazy though. It's crazy. You just cheated me, bro. Yeah, you supposed to punt on if you ain't past the 50. That's how we play. But it's all smooth though. You got me that time, goddamn. It's good.
Like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got
Hell yeah, we play real ball over this motherfucker like a motherfucker.
Make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get
It's all smooth though.
to the end zone.
I respect, get it how I live, huh? Cutthroat.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
If you bored,
They'll run it from the gun.
well, are you bored playing this shit?
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have
He said it's fun for him. You know, it's easy for you though.
the Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. The sweet feet buy a little time. Makes the catch.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Give to the running back. And they'll pick up
I'm probably finna let his ass go play a rec game one of the Bills I don't play.
and the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh
I don't think about doing.
The Buckeyes, really the entire state, they pride themselves on toughness. Establishing the ability to run the ball when they want to has always been important here.
Part of that Midwest lifestyle, but when you're Ohio State, you recruit at such a high level. You're going to get great offensive linemen, great running backs, so it's not a surprise that they're usually a physical unit.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it
Pro
go.
hop shit,
It'll
but
be
you know how to
third
cancel the
and
shit.
long.
And that's what I don't like.
Wants to throw. It's
Niggas be
Carter.
doing that shit on TikTok all the time. They look,
Out of the
they
backfield.
keep dribbling. Fuck.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm.
They also quick with the
right
fuck.
back on the football, ready to run another play.
That's why I see when it's good tendencies. Tendencies, I don't know what I'm doing.
That was a big play for the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Just can't fall for the shit, but it's so hard
Gonna
not to.
swing
All
it
this
on
shit
2nd
clean.
down. On the move, he fires. Finds his man open. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game.
If you dribbling, OR2.
This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
Now they go dribble slow as fuck for
They
you,
add
RT.
the extra point to finish the drive. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Alright, the defense comes now.
That one bounds through the end zone.
God. Alright. He doing some shit. Hey Siri. FaceTime my Georgia.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Bringing the heat. He's going to take off. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. Texas A&M going up tempo.
Nice. Okay, you fucking travel.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Looking downfield, it's Cabrera. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. And he's brought down after a nice game. How long have the Aggies been fishing for jumbo plays like that one?
Just dying for it. They just want high-flying offense. They want fun. They want excitement. They had it back in the day with Johnny Manziel. Been searching for those big-time plays, that big-time offense since that point.
And the Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. He'll pull it down and run. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time.
Crazy ass shots.
Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
But like I said, balls on my horse is crazy.
After the flag, 1st and 15 for this offense. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, offense is penalized. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20.
When I said that when my phone died, I asked you to
From the gun. Give on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
What I'm trying to tell you, you don't have to.
Looking to throw, it's Cabrera.
Hold it down. Yeah.
Going for the big play. That pass falls incomplete and it wraps
That's what
up
I'm trying to say. I guess you
first
understand what I'm saying.
offense is doing damage. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second.
Because that one game, it was close. I know he was still playing, but we were like 20 to 13. And like
So
3
they go
takes in a
back to
row, I
work
did
after the break, and it is 3rd down. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
Yeah, they go.
Makes the grab. It's Grimes. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one.
Hey, you can go for it now. You heard me. You passed the 50, your arrow up.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock him up close to their
Guess you
goal
paying
line.
me back, huh?
He makes the fair catch
I
just
fucks with it.
outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line.
He really ain't had no choice. Put you in a fucked up position.
Yeah, he's smart, man. You know, anybody else would have went for that shit.
That shit was gonna come back bite him, brother.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Finds space on the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. This is one of the great atmospheres in the sport. The This crowd demands to be entertained, and they are entertained right now.
Yeah, and when you got playmakers that you can throw the ball to down the field like Ohio State does consistently every year, you always expect this. This fan base goes nuts.
Turning it on. Got enough for the first down. He's run out of bounds at the 23 after the big gainer.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down. Try to get an angle, but you can tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
They'll move the wide receiver.
Zone coverage, zone coverage.
There you go. I seen it.
They'll go to the ground. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. The offense changing the play.
Barely go.
To the air. It's Carter. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be...
Ain't no way. They hold. They hold. They hold.
Missed it. And after the miss,
It's crazy work.
we are still locked
They
up.
hold me.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And now on second down for this offense. Guys, let's take a second here and think about Texas A&M. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. If he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room. So important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
They'll immediately call timeout. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 27. Looking downfield, it's Cabrera. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand.
Chili, baby.
To the air on first down. Starts to scramble to the left. Going to try to get it himself.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's gonna be up late.
Now they They missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. Wants to throw on third down. The throw finds the tight end. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chain.
Yeah, I like that. 3rd and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the first down.
Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Looking to pass. It's Carter. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And he was held in check in game 1, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the second ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wants to adjust the
not really. When I called you, I got home around 3 almost. Usually, that's what
on 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Throwing on the run. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room, probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got to work it out for us in this game.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down. Slithers into space. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Scrambling away. Blasted as he lets it go.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Looking for a man. It's Cabrera. Trying to make magic on the scramble. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Real smart play. Great job. Get the positive yards, and then get your booty out of bounds.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the red zone, looking for a man. Steps away. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. Not a chance. Missed it. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
From the gun, the ground game. Crosses the 45. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Back to throw, it's Carter. Hines is back in the middle. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. And the Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Snap to the back. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down.
And a nice job by the offense picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Might be changing the route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Fires on the move. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Adkins. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Power football with the run. Picks up the 1st down. Touchdown, Ohio State. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Florida State has the lead at this time, but there haven't been quite as many tomahawk chops today as we expected. This is close. They're up by a field goal over Ole Miss. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. To the air. It's Cabrera. Oh, they're after him. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be fourth down.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
And this will be touchdown across midfield at the 45. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's in open space downfield. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
At the 20, he's got space. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. The quick out. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass. It's Cabrera. Throws for the tight end. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. The Aggies will hustle to the line. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Grimes.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Timeout call call by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got the back in the middle. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Dances away. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Just keep slinging it. Here's the heat. Fires to the big fella. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. To the air, it's Cabrera. They get to him as he throws. And they can't make the play on third down.
And on money down defensively, you've got to
you can go for it, you want to.
I
don't care.
Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you can tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
They go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Second down, he'll throw it. Got out of trouble and throws. They're working that left side. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One final quarter to play and a W in the win column at stake as we open the fourth. Jackrabbit. Kill. Looking to throw on first down. Rolling right and going deep. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Quarterback making checks. Back to throw, it's Carter. Moves around to clear up the vision. Complete to the right. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Quarterback will keep it. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup.
Oh my God.
Cincinnati is trailing right
Yo.
now.
23.
You got so many damn games.
Desmond
He's just like me on my Steve. He probably gonna play
never
the
be
other
counted
teach
out of
something.
any game.
You gotta do
They're
what I'm
trailing
doing right now,
just
bro.
4 to
Hey, who you play next, Mo?
You gotta pick one of them big
Oh, no.
and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Dropping back, it's Cabrera. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction. We're going to find out how good of a coach he is, and we're going to find out how loyal these fans are really quickly in this season.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A 1st down for the offense. He wants to throw it again. Under fire. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw, it's Cabrera. Takes a hit as he fires. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Texas A&M going quickly. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens and they get out of sync and they don't make big plays. But, man, you're in a huge deficit. You need big plays down the field. So
lets it fly deep downfield. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
The Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Carter. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. He tried to buy some time, and the defense was not having it. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Connection to the right. A big play gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys...
Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They knocked him down after the takeaway in a big...
I don't think it was no fumble, though. We're going to see.
For this defense.
Man, you want to drive a coach nuts, get in a situation where it's easy and I just got to get a QB sneak and fall forward and I don't take care of the football. Priority number 1, mission number 1. Got to get that snap, got to fall forward.
They lying, they cheating.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials
say
he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. The DBs will back off a bit. Dropping back, it's Cabrera. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Tight end now in motion. He'll go to work in the air on second down. Moving away from pressure. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
Man, the game was long as fuck.
Quarterback by
Tell
himself
me
in the
about it.
backfield. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Floating away. He'll try to do it himself.
I gotta put a spot on you. Next time, I ain't letting none of that happen.
Going to work on second
That
down.
boy running with that
Still some
motherfucking
ground to
quarterback
cover to
boy.
pick up that first down. Someone not clear on
gotta
the
get
snap
him.
count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal.
Them boys
and the
scared of
coach
Ohio
accepts that
State.
They will take the penalty. Now on second down. To throw, it's Cabrera. Quarterback adapting. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown,
Let's go.
Texas A&M.
Too little, too late.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense is that when you spread the defense
Did my
out, you
thing
create
already.
bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21.
Really probably be 14 because you goddamn got that jank ass
Sure
look.
this kickoff team
Fourth down
covers
on me where you
pay off
supposed to
that
punt
last
that
scoring
jump
drive.
bit. It's all good though. I still took care of the business, you know.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Griffin. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. The give to the single back. And a really short give
GG's,
before
bro.
he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. You waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out